Deep within the emerald shadows of the ancient jungle, a heavy silence falls, signaling the approach of an apex predator. The air is thick with humidity and the scent of damp earth, a suffocating blanket that hides the dangers lurking beneath the undergrowth. Hunger burns in its cold, unblinking eyes, a primal fire that demands to be extinguished by the warmth of fresh prey.
He is a creature of solitude, a slow-moving fortress of quills, trusting in his...
The porcupine moves with a deceptive clumsiness, the soft rustle of his quills sounding like dry grass in the wind.
But the jungle does not forgive clumsiness, and the king has locked on to the sound of the rustling. The gap closes silently, the cobra flowing over roots and rocks like liquid death, narrowing the distance to its target.
The cobra strikes first, a lightning-fast lunge aimed at the bird's exposed legs, hoping to deliver a paralyzing bite. But the cobra is resilient, righting itself instantly, its hood spread wider, hissing louder, refusing to abandon the prize.
The cobra senses the fatigue, its cold eyes calculating, waiting for the split second the mother's guard drops. It is the honey badger, the most fearless animal in the kingdom, drawn by the commotion and the scent of potential conflict. The badger cares nothing for the size of the ostrich or the venom of the cobra. It sees only opportunity and a potential meal.
Now the cobra is fighting on two fronts, dodging the bird's crushing feet while trying to keep the relentless badger at bay.
But the honey badger is relentless, turning in its own skin to bite back at the snake, its resistance to venom giving it a supernatural edge. The struggle between reptile and mammal is violent and primal, a tangle of scales and fur rolling through the dust.
But the badger is not known for letting prey escape. It pursues the snake, nipping at its tail, driving it further away from the nest.
The events of the day become a memory, etched into the instincts of the bird, a lesson in the brutality of existence. Somewhere in the distance, the cobra licks its wounds, learning that even a king must bow to the chaotic forces of the wild.
Somewhere else, the honey badger scours for grubs, the encounter already forgotten, just another Tuesday in a life of violence.
But here, in the quiet circle of the nest, there is peace, a temporary truce with the harsh laws of nature.
Night falls, bringing with it a blanket of stars and the sounds of the nocturnal hunt.
This subtle connection reinforces her resolve. The struggle was worth it. The risk was necessary.
The story of the cobra, the ostrich, and the badger is a testament to the unpredictable weave of fate in the animal kingdom. It is a reminder that strength comes in many forms: the venom of the snake, the fearlessness of the badger, and the love of the mother.
Each played their part in the drama, driven by the same universal force, the will to live and to propagate.
The savannah does not judge, it only witnesses, absorbing the blood and the sweat into its ancient soil.
But for tonight, the nest is safe, a sanctuary preserved by the fierceness of a mother's heart.
Her breathing slows, matching the rhythm of the cooling earth, becoming one with the environment she calls home. What remains is the stillness of the night and the steady, rhythmic beat of the mother's heart.
Inside the shells, tiny hearts beat in unison, growing stronger, preparing to face the world she just defended.
They will be born into a world of peril, but they will carry the genes of a warrior who stood her ground.
They will learn to run, to kick, to watch the grass for the slide of scales and the waddle of thick skin.
The legacy of this day will live on in them, a story of survival written in their DNA. The circle of life continues, turning slowly, powered by conflict,
As the night deepens, the savannah sleeps with one eye open, breathing in the cool air of survival.
The ostrich shifts her weight, comfortable in her vigil, the queen of her small, fragile domain.
And when the dawn breaks, painting the sky in fire, the struggle will begin anew.
But the eggs will be one day closer to hatching, and one day closer to joining the dance of the wild.
Life, against all odds, finds a way to endure in the heart of the unforgiving wild.